Hello Talk family and welcome back. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host. My name is Pillay Bechan and joining me today is Karisma Singh. She is the Network and Logistics Manager at GAC Motor South Africa. I hope I get everything right, Karisma. Please help me out here. But I used to call GAC GAC until there was a winner from your OEM, and she says, no, it's not GAC, it's GAC. Okay, so Karisma is a dynamic OEM operations professional with a global background spanning vendor management, international education, and a large-scale automotive governance across Africa. Her expertise covers wholesale and fleet operations, government and corporate fleet operations, cross-border compliance. Okay, this is very, very difficult terms for me. We're going to learn all about this a bit later. Dealer network governance, I know that, and executive level reporting. So Karisma operates at the intersection of logistic governance and commercial performance. Bringing structure is what she's very passionate about, and accountability to very high volume OEM environments across the continent. So I also want to add that she has spent 3 years in Vietnam as an educator. Is that correct? Yes. So I can't wait to hear more. It's my first time meeting Karisma. So without further ado, let's welcome Karisma Singh. And as always, this episode and this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions and MFC, a division of Nedbank. Hello. So thank you so much, Karisma, for joining us, and I can't wait to hear more. I had stopped you before the interview when we were off camera, and I said, don't tell me anything, I want to learn about you when my audience do so. First, tell us, where did your journey begin in motoring South Africa? Not in motoring South Africa, maybe just tell us actually more about your journey, even from the beginning.
Okay. So I completed my first degree in 2016, and that was my BCom General. I didn't know what to major in, so it's focused more on business management. I then went into project coordination and vendor management team in the IT department of MultiChoice, and I kept on learning more, taking more in and moving from the finance to the project to the vendor management and handling big projects, as well as coordinating with all the different teams within the industry. I spent 3 years there and then decided to take a change in career and went to Vietnam. I was in Vietnam for 3 years, and
what was that experience like?
Amazing. Okay. Amazing. It taught me a lot. It taught me about different cultures. It helped me build my leadership skills, as well as learn about the different people from around the world. Because you don't.
So was it an international, where you were, it was internationally based?
Yes.
Okay.
So I taught at private centers, private schools, public schools, and at universities. So I lectured in economics and in business. Okay. And I also taught English and trained teachers. I had a mentor that was from Liverpool, a Scouser, but I'm a United supporter.
You just had to say that.
And okay. Yeah, he mentored me when I was lecturing at RMIT University, which is an Australian university in Vietnam. And that is where I learned a lot of the importance of planning and the impact that you can have with those around you. I spent 3 years there and then returned due to COVID and my dad's ill health. I came back up, and because of COVID, the borders were closed, and I was kind of stuck in SA again.
Okay.
So
it's not bad to be stuck in SA.
No, not at all. I love South Africa.
I travel all over the world, and I love SA.
I love South Africa. I missed it a lot. I miss my family. In Vietnam, one of the most important things is family, so that made me miss my family a lot.
Right.
While I was there, I also taught kids with special needs. So I also did my special needs training, and I was teaching from 3 years old up to adults. So I had a lot of learning that I learned from them as I was teaching them.
Okay.
Then when I came back to SA, I was teaching online during COVID, and then my neighbor told me, you know, there's an availability for parts logistics. Would you like to come in? And I was like, why not try it out?
So, which brand was this one?
GWM.
Okay.
4 years ago.
All right.
So I started off in the parts and the logistics after sales, and it was something new. However, my dad worked at Midas and with parts, and he did exports into Africa as well. And my mom also had automotive influence on me. So the both of them we were like car people.
Yeah.
You know, like we were car people. We loved our cars.
So they mentored you as well through this journey.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And thereafter, I joined the parts and logistics team. I could pick, pack, and send my own parts across wherever I needed them. So brought in shipments, air freight, sea freights, handle all of the parts coming in, parts going out. I would do reporting for the after sales manager, who was also very influential on me, Yusuf Patel. He really mentored me, helped me realize the importance and how much of a game changer I could be in the automotive industry.
Another example of how men should behave in our industry.
Definitely.
So that stigma attached to men in motoring South Africa, where they are all, critical and they are all abusive, is not true.
Yes.
And I started to have interrupted there. I just wanted to highlight that because I've been mentored and I have been led by mostly the influential men in motoring South Africa.
Definitely.
Continue, please.
Okay, so yes,
thank you, Yusuf Patel.
Yes, thank you. He still is part of my life today, even in my move, and helps me with a lot of decisions. He would even sit with me every Friday and speak to me about how my work was going in the different departments and how my personal life was going as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was a friend, a colleague, a mentor, and someone that I still look up to today. He made me cry as well. When I used to do reporting, every morning at 8 o'clock I had to report on the VORs, our back orders, our parts, the shipments coming in, and if we were going to be able to service all of our customers and dealer networks. And that pushed me and it made me stronger, and I appreciate him for that. Thereafter, Yusuf.
But why did you cry?
I cried because it was pressure, but he didn't see me cry. No,
okay.
I just didn't see it. I went back in and I did my reporting, and I did my daily reports for high-level management, and
that's all part of the hustle.
It is. Yes. In the beginning, it is. It's like, they say, if you don't be afraid of taking chances. And making mistakes. So I took those chances and I made mistakes, but I learned. It helped me grow and it developed me.
Amazing.
Thereafter, my time in after sales and parts came to an end, and Yusuf and Conrad Groenewald, the CEO of GWM, decided to move me over to the sales side. I was doing vehicle logistics. I handled all of the fleet and all of the Africa exports. So logistics from the time that the vehicles came through, allocating the vehicles and the movements that were required. And because I was handling it so well, I also started doing the sales. So I was the first South African female of color to handle exports from GWM into Africa.
Well done.
Thank you. End to end. So from the planning of the vehicles coming into the country, to the allocations, to the movements, to also the sales planning with our dealers to see which vehicles are they taking, are they reaching their tier targets, and making the sales that they need to for the month, and also the export documentation that would be required. So for example, in Zimbabwe, you need to do your COC. In Mozambique, you'll need to do your contramarca. So I did it end-to-end delivery, from the ordering, sales process, allocations, movements, documentations to Africa. And it was my first little baby that I got to take charge of. And I also held it very close to my heart because I love the feeling of contributing to a growing economy, growing Africa, growing South Africa, and that our brand and our company is able to contribute towards the growth of other countries as well. I also had to do the sales reporting, so I would report directly the Africa sales to Conrad. Thereafter, we had Desmond Els, also a role model and someone that influenced me in the motoring industry, and he tried to move me over more onto the fleet. It was there where I took over fleet key account. So I was the fleet key account at GWM, and then I had to let go of Africa. I trained a few people on how to take over from there, and then when it came to fleet, I would do the sales planning. So speaking to head office, what vehicles do you require for fleet for the month, for the year, for the quarter? So from the sales planning to the allocations of the vehicles, the purchase orders, the pricing, the movements, the delivery, speaking to the fleet clients, letting them know where their vehicles are, how their orders are looking, when they will receive it, end to end. End to end.
And then moving over. So as you all can see, Karisma's very, very busy. Her phone is buzzing already.
Apologies,
so we're going to ask her to turn off her phone so that she can share more information about where she is right now at GAC. Sorry, GAC. Sorry, Leslie is the CEO, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leslie is
Leslie
the
Ramsumer, your CEO. It has been a very, very big part of our movement and the growth of this platform. So thank you, Leslie, for everything you have done for us. We still remain friends, even though he has moved. I think he was at Stellantis before. Lots of experience. So you know, GAC is really in good hands with him. So a shout out to Les. Tell me about your current, in a nutshell, your current position.
Okay, so currently I'm handling all of the network operations, the strategic network part, trying to stabilize and develop the GAC network as well as grow the brand.
How many dealerships do you currently have?
28 dealers currently.
Wow.
We're looking at pushing that up to about 44 before the end of the year.
Well done.
Very fast growth.
Okay.
Our dealers are doing exceptionally well.
Okay.
So we're not only stabilizing our current dealer network, but also expanding it and our footprint in South Africa as well as in the coming future Africa, because you know I like to have a little touch on Africa. So yes, the brand is growing. GAC has been established since 1997, and they've had long-term strategic partnerships with Toyota and Honda in country. So the supply chain works off the same parts, same elements as Toyota and as at Honda.
Amazing.
It's a premium brand, and it's also bringing the technology. It's got this market value that we can't compare to anything else.
Absolutely. So now we are here to actually talk about you and that's a lot, and you have achieved so much at such a young, tender age. We're not going to talk about your age, but it's absolutely amazing. You're not even yet off the calendar.
No.
So
almost there, but not there.
Almost there, but not there yet. Tell us more about we were talking off camera, your journey in terms of mental health and your personal development. Just quickly, in a nutshell, how important is it for you to be in a great mental health shape? And just give us a little bit of background of what you wanted to share early on.
Okay, so you know, I've always been a person that takes on a lot. So I was taught that I need to take on a lot and prove a lot. So I was one of those people. Unfortunately, sometimes life gets the best of us. And about 4 years ago, I was working under the two managers, which I mentioned earlier, my mentors. And I had reached a point of my life where I wasn't feeling that I was dealing with life on life's terms. I was feeling suicidal. I was in an unhealthy relationship. I've also come from a background with a lot of GBV, and you know, something that not a lot of people speak about, but I went to I was lucky enough to have gone to a rehabilitation center called BTC. And
where's BTC based?
Alberton.
Okay.
And I'm still a part of doing a lot of service there. Part of being a Hindu is doing seva, service. Yes. So I still do a lot of service there, and I learned how to appreciate life, how to be grateful for what I have, how to balance my work and my life. work-life balance. I'm a millennial. I believe in working smart, not working hard, and it doesn't mean that you need to take on as much. And sometimes it means letting go. So I had to heal from a lot of the things that I went through in order to grow, in order to become the person that I am today. And it is not easy being a female. It's not easy being a female in the motoring industry. It's not easy being a female of color that is of a young age in the motor industry as well, and also that a woman that wants to do well for themselves. So I was held down in my relationships, people that didn't want me to do well for myself, and now I realize that I am living in accordance with my higher purpose. And in everything that I do, in my personal life and in my work life, I need to align the both, my personal goals and my organizational goals, and not sacrifice my spirituality or who I am becoming for any of that.
Yeah, and I think that's very important, because a lot of women feel so alone in this journey, especially in male-dominated fields. And it's so, this is just, and I would like to take out snippets of what you're saying and keep playing it on our internal media and, you know, even on external public platforms, so people know that they are not alone. They're not alone in the way they feel. So thank you for sharing that. But back to your work, what's your favorite part of being, what's your actual title?
Network and Logistics Manager.
Okay, so what's your favorite part of being a network and logistics manager? Okay,
so I like the fact that I get to take the strategic direction that the business wants to go and intertwine it with all the different operational parts. I feel that, you know, we must all work together, just like an engine of a car.
Absolutely.
Everything, all the systems in the car that work together to make it drive is the same way that I feel an organization should work. So yes, I understand that there are strategic goals that need to be broken down into operational tasks, but I like being in the center of all of it and making sure that they all join to reach a common goal and purpose. Finding ways to make it easier on everybody else, sharing information, and contributing to the business growth. I think what's so beneficial of being part of growing and emerging brands is I can still be innovative, I can still be creative, I can still have a hand to play in the development of the business. And you don't get that in the old thinking that we used to have, but now I get to take the skills that I've learned from people in the industry and I get to implement it in a new and creative way and try to contribute to our business and the growth of the business, the company, the brand, and the country in overall.
And you look so cute doing it. I just love, I took photos of you and I'm definitely gonna publish them. You are so petite, so cute, but so, you just own yourself. You're wearing a suit and she's wearing sneakers, by the way. Okay, and you're just this combination of a powerful woman and yet a relatable one. You're just the whole package, literally. So I'm so in awe of you, really I am. I must say, in the beginning of my journey as a motoring journalist, few and far between still, it's still, the situation is still the same. I always, in the beginning, I felt like I needed to act like a man to be in this man's world. And it took me some time to realize I just needed to embrace my authenticity, be who I am, and, you know, just not change. So I went back to wearing my henna and having my nails long. Well, now it's not that long, and having my hair, well, I do dress very tomboyish. You will never find me in heels, but that's because I'm very tall. Firstly. Secondly, I'm going to fall if I wear heels, and thirdly, I enjoy sneakers. I just move around easier with it. But there's so many women that come in here in heels and that are in after sales, because you are actually in after sales. So
I moved from after sales and sales.
Sales and after sales, yes. But in the after sales department, when it comes to parts and service, I swear to God, I have ladies that sits here in heels and are in the workshop in heels. So it's absolutely amazing how women embrace who they are and stay authentic. despite the fact that they are in a male-dominated industry. Now, earlier on, you started saying, "Oh, I love your platform and I love this," and I said, "Stop, because I want to hear it with everybody else." Tell me why you are here. I mean, you're here because you want to lend your voice to empowerment, obviously. But what do you love about the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards and the workshops that we do, and also having this platform? What do you love about it?
So I love the fact that we're given this opportunity. All women are given this opportunity. Other women inspire other women. When you mentioned the fact of that you had to be masculine, I was once at that point as well. When I started off, I used to dress up like a tomboy and go to work. I worked in the warehouse first in after sales, and I used to have a hoodie and I used to wear a tracksuit. And slowly I started transitioning. When I moved over to the sales side, I realized, okay, it's not as cold as the warehouse is anymore over here. And I started wearing my suits, but I will always wear sneakers because logistics operations, we're on the move. I need to be able to move. And I'm also on the road speaking to customers, clients, dealers. And something I thought about this morning was that you can still be a feminine and drive and hold that wheel as you bring your business towards its organizational goals. And you can hold it steady, you can hold it firm, and you can still go with the proper force. So I've learned to bloom in my femininity and in my strength at the same time. I don't need to be watered down in that sense, but I can rather blossom and grow in environments that harvest growth, such as this platform that allows us to be ourselves and to showcase all of the strength, the capabilities that women can have and do have, and how we are transforming the motoring industry, the world. And just by one person hearing this and spreading the word to the next. I remember first hearing about this platform about 3 years ago.
Wow.
Carmen from GWM, we were together. She told me.
Is it Van Wyk?
No, it was Carmen Modelay.
Okay.
She's currently at Mahindra now, and she worked with me, and she told me she was getting ready. She was nervous, and I'm like, well, you inspire all women, so go and inspire more. And just today, I phoned one of my colleagues, prior to me coming, and I told her that I'm going. She says, you inspire women, just go and have fun. And I said, okay, I'm not going to prep, I'm going to go and have fun. And that's what I'm having. These platforms create a view, opportunity, and it creates like a view that there's no limitations for how much women can grow in the industry, and we can look and inspire each other. I mean, I look at this platform and I learn a lot from other women. Wow,
thank you for saying that, and thank you for validating what we do. It's very important for us, very important for my sponsors. FFC, a division of Nedbank, and I celebrate our 8th year this year together. And so does Sariti Solutions, who is a VAPS, which is a value-added product company that has been in partnership with me. So we all appreciate when women like you actually understand what the vision is here and why this need to continue. And I'm sitting here looking at you saying to myself that I think I might have found a mini dish. So I'm a whole almost 15 years older than you, and you so freely are able to share. You are so you're resilient, you're strong, and you really do look like a mini me. I used to wear a black dot before I was married for my entire life, and I'm looking at you with the center part, and I'm like, oh my god, like we don't look alike, I know, but I mean, like, this platform can continue. You literally are so well versed in the motoring trade. You can spread awareness and you can help in so many ways. So thank you so much, Karisma. I really appreciate that. I'm going to lastly ask you, what is I might even call on you now and then for your voice, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Not even sure why I'm saying this, but I think you have so much more to add. So maybe I'll ask you to shoot a motivational video, send it to us, let us edit it, and please continue to use your voice on our platform. And I'd be very excited to partner with you on something like that.
I would love that.
So Karisma, what advice, and I want you to speak directly to our viewers, but what advice can you give to young women that are wanting to join the industry, but also women that are in the industry and feel like they need to leave or want to leave because it's too challenging in terms of mental health, in terms of prejudices. Please speak to our ladies.
Okay, so the best advice that I can give is don't limit yourself. My mother always told me of how education is important, and if you can further your education, further your education. If you can learn more about the product, don't just learn your brand. Learn about all the departments. Learn about what is warranty doing, what is product doing, what is logistics doing, and how do they all intertwine and help each other. By understanding how the business flows and business grows, you're able to better contribute when you're making suggestions, making movements, making actions. And by finding ways to do your job easily or easier and implementing changes in the business, whether it be in the IT system, whether it be in the parts, the after sales, or even on the sales, and how you can get better forecasts, better products, and what is the needs of your customers, you are making your life a bit easier. Work-life balance is very important. Don't limit yourself. The sky is the limit. It's going to get difficult. It's going to get tough, but you only get stronger. You're only faced with the difficulties and adversities of life that you are able to deal with, and you will remain resilient. The motoring industry is for everyone to succeed. You don't need to dim another light for yours to shine brighter. So continue shining and leave kindness wherever you go. Leave kindness wherever you go. I've learned a lot from women in the motoring industry, and I feel that every one of us can contribute and help each other grow. And walk in there with a force. Walk in there knowing what you're selling. You're selling your brand. You're selling your brand. You're growing the global economy of the country. So believe in yourself as we believe in you. And thank you for giving us this opportunity to speak up.
I've never been left speechless. I've never been left speechless. You are amazing, Karisma. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And thank you so much for joining Women in Motoring South Africa and our network. We are now over 40,000 women that serves the motoring trade that are in this network. We're more than 2,500 dealerships. We have 44 OEMs that we represent. We are now representing 2 supercar brands as well. Over the last 8 years we have grown, and let me tell you, I've done more than 1,200 interviews, but I've never stayed that silent listening to someone and just being in awe. You are powerful, girl. Continue doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Just don't stop.
Thank you.
So before we end this, I know we're from different backgrounds, but we're gonna take this a little bit away from motoring and play some 30 seconds.
Okay.
Please be kind to me. I don't know movies. There's your cards.
Okay.
I don't know movies. Hollywood. I was in Hollywood, by the way, and I probably walked past many actors and actresses and did not even recognize them. Oh, no. If it's Bollywood, yes, I know everybody. Okay, but not Hollywood. So and then music as well, I'm a little bit iffy on that, so I'm just warning you. So take my lead on how to actually to describe this, and be kind to me. But I'm going to start. Okay, so it's an ice cream that is very expensive.
Magnum.
Yes. Okay. The 3rd largest hospital in the world. It's there in Soweto. Public hospital.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Not Joburg Glen. The other name for Joburg Glen.
No.
I'm blanking. Yeah.
It's in Soweto. And
Peruana.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Correct. Just now, you talked about a brand. Okay, this brand is from this country. Toyota.
Yes.
You talked about Toyota.
Yes.
Which country is it from?
Japan.
Okay, so you see, at least I had some. Okay. And then one of the biggest medical health insurance companies.
Discovery.
Right, that's correct. Okay, let's do one more, because this is easy with you. Gosh, okay. What am I doing? Ooh, okay. Back in the day, no, not back in the day. This newspaper still
Sunday Times.
Yes.
You're lucky I didn't say Post.
Well, the Post is old and it still exists.
Yes.
I literally put a post up this morning courtesy of the Post newspaper. So yeah,
My father loves the Post.
yeah, we get it here in Johannesburg now. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, so this is a Chinese that can fight.
Kung Fu. I mean,
you know him?
Jackie Chan.
Yes. Okay, so you know Indian people, when you, or any African person that you send lunch for them, you give it to them and they want that container back.
Tupperware.
Yes.
No, it's not just Tupperware. It's any container. Any container. Just bring my containers back.
Okay, I know you said you don't like music, but you should know this artist. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh my
He's
word.
got like a dog.
The Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I said dog though.
Okay.
Okay, this is a garage. It's not Caltex. It's blue. It's not engine.
It's not Caltech. It's a blue. It's
blue.
It's not engine.
It starts with the letter of my surname.
Your surname is Singh. S. Shell. No, Shell is red.
Blue. Second letter is A.
You're not allowed to do that. Oh my God! What? No, I don't know.
Cecil.
Is Cecil? Yeah, Cecil is blue.
It is blue. They should update these cards now because now we've got more Astron. This is
Yes, Astron is gone.
Huge.
It's the replacement of Caltex. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
This is one of the highest buildings in China.
My God, you're not being serious.
Everyone walks there.
It's like the Great Wall of China.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's
I'm allowing you to go on. I can see my people at the back.
I can also see them.
My camera crew is saying stop.
So this is when I drove a car like this, but I don't know if you know what it is. Whether it's a Toyota 1996 model 160 GLE.
Wait, 1996 model.
Yes, GLE.
Okay, is it Corolla?
This is a food now, right?
Okay.
It's a red food brand that has chicken.
Okay.
Very famous with the old man.
Chicken.
The old man.
KFC.
Yes, but what does the first one stand for? The K, what does it stand for?
Colonel.
How can you describe
What
it?
is okay?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Kentucky, but you know why I say it is because that Toyota was called a Kentucky Rounder.
Oh really?
Yeah, they used to call it
gosh.
a Kentucky Rounder.
So you know your cars. I
Toyotas,
can see that.
TRDs.
Okay, but thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. I can't wait to do more work with you. I see your passion, and I have a feeling that the more years of service in this industry, you're definitely going to become. I will personally nominate you for the Motoring Woman of the Year awards in the future. I know this year we are to capacity. I wish I could hand you an award. I wish I could hand every one of the 90,000 women that service our industry an award. You deserve an award for everything you're doing, but maybe you're going to get, I'm just putting it out there, maybe you will be getting an award in the upcoming year. So just keep at it, stay in the industry, don't leave us.
I won't.
Don't leave us. And we also extend our gratitude to our viewers for engaging with our content by watching, commenting and sharing our interviews. Our non-profit initiatives, which includes the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards powered by MFC, a division of Nedbank, and Talk the Talk Studios, supported by Sariti Solutions, focus on honoring and celebrating the women in the South African motoring industry, women just like Karisma and all her female colleagues. Our mission goes beyond storytelling. We strive to make a positive impact on lives, and together we are dedicated to empowering and uplifting women within our industry. So, ladies, I just want to leave you with this. Determination is what keeps us eager to advance. It is the size of your will that ultimately determines your success in anything you choose to pursue. If you heard Karisma's story, her will was bigger than her weakness. People like her and myself that have gone through GBV, that are suicidal, was suicidal, and takes the opportunity to look deep inside yourself to ensure that you get better for yourself and for nobody else. That is ultimate willpower. So I firmly believe that success is not reserved for a select few. It is achieved by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Never entertain the possibility of failure. As long as you persist and as long as you stay committed to your purpose, you will succeed. Just like Karisma did. And there's a long journey ahead. And I cannot wait to have front row seat to all your successes, Karisma. So all of you as well, remember, you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. And on that note, I'd like to first tell you that the difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination to stay focused, stay resilient, stay hungry for growth. And as always, ladies, remember, the question should never be who's going to let me. It must always be who's going
Stop me.
There we go. There we go.